I got to get to the next Netflix series that everybody's watched. Everybody's seen this series, Self-Made, on Netflix about Madam C.J. Walker. And I'm wondering, first of all, how did this come about? How did it come about that Netflix would venture to make this series?
So my book had been optioned a couple of times, Usual Hollywood Story. Mark Holder, who is the founder of Wonder Street, came to me in 2016 and asked if the book were available, and it was. And so he optioned the book, and then he and his wife, Christine, took it to Octavia Spencer. And Octavia wanted to sign on as an actor and an executive producer. And then it went to Warner Brothers and then Netflix. So that's how we got to this point.
How much were you involved in the process of making it and all?
So I was not as involved as I would have liked to have been, as I should have been in the story, shaping the story. But I reviewed the scripts after they were done and gave my feedback. And we had
which, if I may, it brings me to my more interesting question of what is your assessment of how they told the story? Are you happy with what they did, or do you have you feel some type of way about it?
Octavia Spencer is great. She really
Absolutely
embodies Madam Walker's strength and tenacity. And I think a lot of people walk away ready to reinvest in their side hustle. There are a lot of things I would have done differently, and I'm hoping that I get to do the story on another platform and tell the stuff more about Madam Walker's political activism. I would have had Ida B. Wells, who was a friend of hers, as a centerpiece. I would have had more about her philanthropy. So there are things that I would do differently, but I'm glad it is made because people are talking about her.
I love the notion that the series it's going to make people want to reinvest in their side hustles. I love that.
Yes. And listen, the number of people and the number of Portuguese messages I got on Instagram from people in Brazil who are watching, people were relating to her struggles all over the world. I love that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm telling you, her life is so instructive and bears witness to what I think the genius of Black women has always been. It continues to be that I'm going to call it that dogged Dionysian will, just to not die, right. To simply refuse to give in to death and to all the things, death, dread, disease, and despair. And it makes me want to ask you, what would be your word today? We spoke about side hustles and people reinvesting. What would be your word today to Black women, specifically who are in the beauty industry, specifically who want to get in, as you wrap this witness and this legacy around your shoulders? This legacy is rooted in the beauty industry and Black women. What's your word to that today?
You know, I think Madam Walker saw that women wanted some hair care products. They wanted their hair to look nice, but ultimately, while she was healing scalp infections, she was healing souls because she had needed hers healed. She said, these women want some hair products, but they need education and they need financial independence. And then once they have that, they need to do more in their community. So it's a whole picture with her.